Let's talk about the old saying. Time will heal all wounds. That's what people tell us when we lose someone we love, and they mean well, but it's not true. Time will cover up your wounds at best, but to heal, you have to fight. Not like Trinity, but in your mind and spirit. And it can be insanely painful, but you have to. You're really fighting for your life and happiness and not to lose yourself to bitterness and resentment. You're fighting to remain true to who you are as a person and to maintain your capacity to love and trust and have deep, meaningful relationships. So the stakes are high. This all starts by being willing to let go and say goodbye, which is the last thing we want to do when we are broken up with. But we don't have a choice. If we don't let go, we'll get stuck.
Get up, Trinity. Just get up. Get up.
But I get it. It feels like an atomic bomb of grief explodes in us, and like the one we loved physically died and is gone forever.
I'll never let go. I promise.
We're filled with such sorrow and we desperately want to reconnect with the one we lost. We dream about them and wake up crying, unable to focus, and we feel bruised, rejected, hideous, and naive.
You have no idea how bad it gets.
It gets bad. All I'm saying is time won't heal this sort of wound. Time will cover up your wounds with new events or relationships and make your wounds less available to your immediate memory. But that doesn't mean you're healed. And if you're ever in another intimate relationship and a similar situation and you haven't actively dealt with your loss, your wounds get reactivated and you respond distrustful and defensively and build up even more pain because your heart's already broken.
But I warn you, I'll break your heart.
Already broken.
That's why you need to let go and say goodbye. And to do that, you need to change your perspective about what happened and begin questioning what your mind is telling you and how you perceive the other person. Right after a breakup, your thoughts are going to be very one-dimensional and circle around the same topics of loss and sadness. You think that you can't live without this person in your life and that the pain will never stop, but this is not true. Love is rare and beautiful, and when it happens, we feel blessed and elevated, and so naturally, we never want to let that go. But now that you've been broken up with, chances are that it wasn't real love, or it hadn't been for a while, and you will start to see that once your perspective changes. We know from trauma research that we heal better if we don't try to suppress how we feel or avoid it by trying to sublimate it, but we instead feel the full depth and intensity of our feelings. This is hard because we are taught from kids to pack away our emotions and redirect them to other things. And we sublimate to anger or aggression, or we self-soothe with alcohol or new romantic affairs to numb the pain. When in fact what we really need is to process our emotions and suffer the pain of what we've lost. And this looks different to everyone. But also try to gently get your mind focused on other things and be protective and kind to yourself. Don't look at old photos of the two of you together or listen to your favorite playlist for lovemaking. Playlists are better left deleted immediately because music is so powerful in determining our moods. Also, actively seek out a different perspective about what happened between the two of you and try not to idealize the other person. In the beginning, when you miss someone, you are primarily going to remember how much fun you had together or how connected you felt. When really, if you think a little harder about what happened, you really never had that much fun at all, and the good times were rare. These realizations will start to appear, and when they do, you need to put them down on paper to hold yourself accountable to them and to acknowledge them. This will help you let go and begin healing from your wounds. Life is very short when we think of it, and it's precious. So you don't want to spend years holding on to something intangible. We want to restore our souls and build up the courage to love and trust fully again. And this is an active decision, not a magical act of time. Thank you so much for watching. I believe in you. I have faith in you. And I will see you in my next video. Peace.